So I've got a non-conventional roast recipe for you today. It's a leg of lamb, but the way that I'm doing it is quite Asian. So let's start. I've got some honey here. It's just gonna go straight into a little mixing bowl. Beautiful. So this adds the caramelization once it starts baking. So you're gonna need to loosen it up a little bit with a little bit of boiling water. I've got some here, just about 150 grams. Oh, 150 mils. Give that a quick mix just so that the honey kind of starts to melt. Beautiful, that's great. We've got some ketchup mayonnaise, which is one of my favorites. It's quite deep and molassesy, a little bit sweet as well, which is lovely. Then some dark soy, so quite a lot of this. Beautiful. So the hot water loosens up the honey and also the ketchup mayonnaise and the soy, because if you just put those three things into a roasting tray, they'll burn, they'll start to get really, really caramelizey, but too bitter. So the water just kind of helps it come along and create a really nice sauce instead. We're gonna add some salt to this now too, just a little bit. That goes in. Now that's basically your marinade done, but I am gonna add some aromats to it. So I've got some shallots here that I've cut up. That just goes straight into the bowl as well. And as soon as that kind of hits the liquid, you can actually smell the shallots starting to activate, which is quite lovely. It's got that kind of red oniony smell. We've got some garlic here that I'm just gonna roughly chop. So with the garlic, you don't need to be too pedantic about it. It can be just really roughly chopped. You can even slice it if you want. It's just used as an aromat to help flavor that lamb. It doesn't need to disintegrate or disappear. Beautiful, that's fine. So we've got like all different sizes here, like some that's really fine, some that's a little bit bigger, which is all good. So basically, that's your marinade for the lamb. So the reason that this has actually come about is, this is something that I would do at home with lamb skewers or even a little lamb stir fry. So I just thought, if I can use these flavors in that, why can't I use it to roast a whole piece of lamb leg or even a lamb shoulder? So that's how this has come about, and I'm kind of obsessed with it now because it's such an Aussie thing, but I've taken it, you know, back to Vietnam. So what mum actually does. Okay, so I've got a roasting tray. We're just gonna place this beautiful leg of lamb into there. My favorite part actually is this little part, just because it ends up being really, really sinewy and really quite flavoursome because it is the end of the bone. Something strange that I usually do, I score the lamb a little bit. It's more for presentation than anything else. I love it when it comes out of the oven and you can see those lines and the grooves in the lamb. So I'm just gonna give that just a quick score. Now, you don't have to do this at home if you don't want to. It's not a normal thing, I don't think, to do, just because unless you're putting like garlic or rosemary into the lamb, there's no point in actually scoring it, but I just think it looks beautiful. All right, so this is getting poured over the top of the lamb. As you can see, it starts to color the lamb already just because of all that dark soy and also the ketchup mayonnaise in it. Smelling beautiful. Now, we're gonna be basting this continually, so don't worry too much about covering it all up. Just make sure that, you know, it's there, it's marinating the lamb, it's flavoring it. Gorgeous. All right, I'll set this aside. Now, basically, that's it. All I have to do is now cover the lamb just so that it doesn't burn. Put it in the oven at 180 for about an hour, and then come back, take the cover off, and let it do its thing. So my lamb's come out of the oven. I had it in there for an hour covered just to help it steam and cook, and then 45 minutes uncovered. It's looking beautiful, it's dark, it's roasty, absolutely gorgeous. I know that lamb is a really traditional Aussie kind of thing to have on a Sunday as a roast, but try it with the Asian flavors. It's beautiful. The honey and the soy really complement it really well. So instead of having roast potatoes and roast carrots and the salad with it, maybe have some steamed bok choy, or even do like a mango slaw, like a green mango slaw. Go down that Asian route. You'll love it. I love it. Give it a try for yourself at home.